Namaste, welcome to Lilypod. Welcome back, I should say, and made my way over to Goa. It was a bit too hot in Kerala and wanted to be by the sea and have my morning practice here in the gorgeous Arabian Sea and do some videos and then head home, in fact. So today I'd like to share some information on you about Marma Therapy, Marma Chichitsa. Marma is, according to Ayurveda, the mother of all healing therapies, because in all Ayurvedic practices and therapies, it's some way or another, these Marma points are getting influenced, they're getting unblocked, if you will, which is what we want to do. So I'll tell you a little bit about the Marma and what they are, and then I'll give you a really phenomenal little session, 6 points which are vital for keeping our body, our systems, our energy alive and awake and unblocked. The word nadis in Sanskrit means rivers. So these Marma points all over are the doorway into our prana flow. These Marma points can get blocked very easily through stress, injury, trauma, poor diet, alcohol, pretty much what we're exposed to in our Western world, really. So it also is believed in Ayurveda that if there's pain anywhere in the body, it means that a Marma point is blocked. Therefore, Ayurveda recommends a daily massage of self-abhyanga, which you can connect with that video on my channel. If you're not doing that already, I highly recommend that you do, because doing this massage every day is the equivalent to one professional massage a week. So get on that massage action, because it's a really good way to keep in your Marma points unblocked. Now, our chakras are the biggest Marma points in our body. So think of Marma points as wheels of energy that are within our bodies that need to be kept open for the prana to be able to flow freely through the body. So when I give Marma therapy to my clients, everybody has a different reaction, but it really is magical. Something happens at an esoteric level beyond our comprehension, really. So doing a little bit of Marma therapy on your own is a way of self-healing. So I'll start with that, and I'll do them as I go as well, having practiced them this morning. Oh, by the way, I'm in Patnam Beach in Goa. It's about 7:30 in the morning. It's a little bit of a cloudy day. There's not many tourists, which is great, but the sea is quite lovely. So for doing Marma, you want to use your index finger, press on the point for 1 minute, rotating clockwise. You are the clock. The point that we want to tap into is called Manimula, which is where the cervical spine meets your neck. We have two predominant little points that stick out. We want to massage that. You want to add pressure upwards towards the sky in a press and release manner. You can also massage. So this is a nice introduction into the Marma, but also it helps to release tension of the neck and the cervical area. Our first point, actually, because this is how I teach them to my clients. I teach them just the 5, actually, because it's easier 5 than 6. We measure them with the width of your hand plus anguli, as we call it in Ayurveda, which is your fingers. So the very first point, we take your hand, heel of your hand, we measure it to your eyebrows. We come up, top finger, we add 2 anguli, mid-center, and that is your first point. This is Shivarandra, this lower scapha. Its functions, I'm going to read them because there are a lot to remember. It connects with your pituitary gland, one of the master glands, good for vertigo, ringing of the ears, relieves anemia, increases circulation to cerebral artery, causes expansion, and it's good to meditate on this point with white light. So, kapha, or the heaviness and inertia, if you will, this is a good point to do every day. Moving on, I'm getting bitten. Adipati, which is one of the main points. This is the crown of our head. We go one hand, that's it. Where your middle finger lands, that is your point. You should want to work with your index middle finger. So this is Adipati. It lowers Vata. This is the crown of the head, and according to Ayurveda, it's your first master of all Marmani. Really, if there was one point to do, it would be the crown of your head. So you can go ahead and do this. And I'll tell you a little bit about it. So it connects with the pineal gland, the seat of prana. So if you massage this point every day, you're bound to increase your prana, inevitably. It's good on strokes, migraines, asthma, nosebleeds, promotes melatonin. Melatonin is secreted while we sleep to induce good sleep. Good before going to bed for us Vatas. It calms the mind, is good for depression, regulates the movements between inception of thought and its becoming action. Good for Vata. The next one is Brahmarandra. It lowers Pitta. So we go from the crown of the head, from the Vata point, we go 2 anguli forward, midline, and that is our third point. Brahmarandra lowers Pitta. It connects with the pituitary gland. Emotional is good to lower emotional disturbances, pressure headaches, increases memory, good for me, as I can't remember anything. Increases attention, creativity. It's good for insomnia, or to tackle insomnia, and it's good for hiccups. The next one is Kadala, which is where your hair and your forehead meet in the midline section of your body. This is Kadala. This is a good one to connect with anything to do with your eyes and nose. Also connects with your pituitary gland. So good for headaches, calms the mind, balances emotional disturbances. Again, good for insomnia, stress reliever, blocked nostrils. The next one is your Ajna chakra. Now, this is not as high as we think it is. It's right between our eyebrows, right there. Ajna chakra, third eye. It's the seat of intuition, is the seat of eye wisdom. It's also meant to increase our kundalini, or to get that kundalini rising up the chakras. Connects with all master glands, which is your pituitary and your pineal glands. It's good for concentration, memory, calms the mind, stress and emotional reliever. It's good for insomnia once again, coordinates movements between the sensory and the motor systems, improves eyesight. So I'll just go over them very quickly. So our very first one is Mani Mula, which is our very base of the skull, where our skull meets our head. So let's call that the first one. Second, hand plus 2 anguli, go like this. Second. Third is for us Vatas, crown of the head. It's also, if you were to wear headphones, as we do nowadays so much, that would be the very top of the crown of the head, where your headphones meet at the top of your head. 2 anguli forward, crown, hairline with forehead, and then our third eye. So I hope that this is informational for you. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot of information, in the sense that it's hard to remember. So go ahead and massage those marmas so that you can remember. If you have any questions, please shoot me a line. And from Goa, from the lovely India, I wish you a lovely day. Namaste.